Sir, the court already got judgment in client's favor.
Yes.
Do we know the grounds of application for
The grounds or the prayers?
The prayers.
prayers?
Well, the applicants are the single Senator Ike Ekweremadu and his wife, Patient Ekweremadu. They have applied to the court for an order directing the Nigerian Immigration Service and the NIMC to the banks where the gentleman opened his account in 2019. It is to enable them defend themselves against the allegations that they were exploiting a minor. The gentleman called himself or gave himself 15 years of age, whereas all the official records of government, the official records of banks show that as at 2019, 2020, he was 21. Also, it's more than 21 now. So it is only right and proper for them to educate and inform the British authorities of the correct age of the gentleman. But the truth of the matter is that under the Constitution, our own Constitution, Federal Republic of Nigeria, they are entitled to be given facilities to defend themselves. And that right inherent to them under the Constitution can be availed anywhere in the world. So they have now applied to Nigerian authority to give them records that gives them innocence or that depict their innocence in the allegations of bringing a minor. But the truth of the matter is that the British authority may not know. So if we obtain just photocopy and send it to the British authority, they will ignore it because whatever it is, as good as the paper on which it is written. But here, they will give us certified true copies. The court has made that order that they should give us certified true copy of this process. We agree that these institutions are public institutions and they do not act capriciously or the whims and whatever or the fancy of the DG. They act on the points of law. The law that established these institutions says they are private documents, private records of a Nigerian and can only be accessed through court order. So what we have done is to put them on the safe side, to secure them from litigations of releasing private documents. When a court order is produced, they are bound to make it available. So of course, they wrote a letter to us when we made a demand that, unless we obtain a court order, we are not likely to accede to your request. Now that we have obtained an order of court, they are now obliged, because all judgments and orders of a court of law in Nigeria must be obeyed by all persons and authority. Failure to obey such court orders, it's a violation of the principle of rule of law, and this government, as you know, have high regard for rule of law. The President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Justice, they have regards for orders of court, and so they will frown at any department or agency of government that tries to bring Nigerian government into disrepute and odium by failing to obey court order. So we are certain in our minds that these court orders will be obeyed promptly.
Thank you very
So
much.
how early will it be served with this court order?
Well, the making of the court order is a registry process, and we will follow the process. Once we follow the process, it will be issued appropriately and it is served on the federal government agencies and the banks. And of course, we know one of the banks, United Bank for Africa, was represented by a counsel. And they said they have no objections to the order of the court. So that's it. I hope by tomorrow Monday, we should be able to get the order.